David. And I was born with a broken heart.
I didn't know anything was wrong until the cardiologist came in and showed us the echo. And that's when the shock set in.
Most of these babies are actually in utero, they're fine, but after they're born, there's a portion of the heart that controls the blood flow from the heart muscle to the body that closes. In a normal heart, it's supposed to close. In a baby with this particular condition, if it closes, the baby dies.
David was transferred to Hlhs Children's Hospital, and his condition was so bad that he needed open heart surgery very quickly or he would die.
So you go from the highest, being so excited, about having a new baby and getting ready to go home, and the next thing you know, you're faced with the fact that your new child may die.
Their child is about to undergo probably one of the most serious operations a child can undergo, that has a very high risk that the baby may not survive it. On the other hand, if the baby doesn't have the operation, we know the child won't survive.
It was a pretty bad day. We thought we were actually going to lose him. They had us sitting in the NICU at Hlhs Children's Hospital, and I remember the surgeon, the neonatologist, and the cardiologist, and everybody was sitting. The nurse was sitting around in the room, and we had a white curtain up because they wasn't sure if he was going to make it or not. While we were in the critical care unit, there was 2 babies that died. And the mother's wail of when those babies died is something that you'll never get out of your mind, something you'll never get out of your head. And knowing that they were going to take their babies home. You think you're going to go home with a healthy child, and then something like David's condition happens. But we did get to take him home. I didn't have to hear my wife cry.
If you can imagine having a child as sick as David, and as sick as so many of the children are at Hlhs Children's, and having to leave your home, your comfort zone, your family, and your support system to travel 4 or 5 hours away in order to get the care that they needed. I mean, I can't imagine that, and thank God I didn't have to imagine that Hlhs Children's was here for us.
This hospital has made it possible for me and my colleagues, as well as my colleagues in other areas and other specialties, to provide top-of-the-line care for children in this community. Everything that's done in New York City, Boston, Detroit, Chicago, California, Texas, we do everything here, and we do it here just as well, if not better, than those places.
When a child is born, no matter where they're born, in South Louisville, Southern Indiana, South America, they are born with unlimited potential, and they deserve the chance to become whatever they can become. They deserve the chance to realize that potential, and we don't know what that's going to be. They could cure cancer. I mean, you never know what a child is going to do, and without the doctors, without everything at Hlhs Children's Hospital, these children would never have that chance. And that's why it's just so important that people realize that a donation is an investment. It's an investment in these children and in the unlimited potential of their futures.
When David came to Hlhs Children's Hospital, he was an infant whose life was in jeopardy. When he left Hlhs Children's Hospital, he's a thriving young child with the future ahead of him.
They've given him a chance to be a little boy. They've given me a chance to be a dad to a wonderful little boy. That he's so smart and so energetic, and he's just so full of life that without Hlhs Children's Hospital, we wouldn't be able to experience it. Hlhs Children's Hospital has given me my son back.
Because of you, my heart isn't broken anymore.